Now he got promoted, and guess what? Now he's closer to the king. A musician is close, but he ain't that close. You play from afar. You're not involved in business decisions with the king. When the king goes on trip, you stay where you are. So when David first got there, he's watching the king from afar. And he's seeing how a king moves. David ain't never seen no king. He never lived with no king. He's supposed to be the next king of Israel, right? He's supposed to be the next king of Israel. But he don't have an example. God is so awesome. I'm going to give you an example before I let you sit in the seat. I'm going to let you sit there, observe, and watch. And then he plays in his position. Be faithful where you are. He plays his position so well, and he respects Saul. Now notice, you don't hear God talking. God can put you in the right place in the right at the right time, but your attitude will cancel out the blessing that God had for you. If you'd have just had the right attitude and the right spirit, if you'd have just been grateful and appreciative, God had it already set up for you to be where you need to be. You're over there in the back murmuring with the other people who complaining, and you're going to cancel yourself out of the blessing, right? So he gets promoted to be an armor bearer. Do you know the responsibility of an armor bearer? Not only are you there to support the king, but you prepare the king. Your job is to prepare. You carry the thing he uses to protect himself. How close can you be? That when there's a threat and he reaches for his armor, who can really sabotage a king? The armor bearer. Because the armor bearer carries the armor. The armor bearer prepares and cleans. And if there's any defects, he's the one that sees it first before the king. The last thing you want to do is go out to battle and your stuff don't work. All right? And you got issues. So he's an armor bearer. So you know what he's able to see? He's able to see how a king prepares for battle. In order to be an armor bearer, somebody has to train you on what armor bearers do. So now he's in training. Ain't God awesome? I'm just trying. What I want to do is I want to track and show you how God is getting David ready. And don't you ever think that right now God ain't getting you ready.